Hello everyone, I am Lisbeth and welcome back to episode 26 of the Spaced Out official release Let's Play. Where, oh boy, hopefully this is not too overpressured. But aside from that, everything's going okay. We have a pipe coming in here so that we can pump a bit of this excess water into the other planet. They're just going to have to keep digging that up, to be honest. And aside from that, this is going really, really well. This is starting to cool down a bit more. And what else have we done? Not much, really. We're pretty much right where we left off. But we now have our botanical analyzer. We will analyze that. But what I want to do is we need improved farming too. Well, who on this planet? I think Ruby's the go-to for this. There's no one else who can take it? No. Alright, Ruby. Congratulations. Let's find out what the seed does. And they're mopping down here, which is good news. With the exact same face. Look at that. Alright. Beautiful. And I don't have to mop that up anymore. Alright, that's all going well here. What about across here? Well, we're building up carbon dioxide, I must say. And we're slowly making our way down here. Look, we found some stuff and things. Which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of algae there. But really we're just working our way down here. And we haven't found the last geyser yet, but that's alright. Now, everything we were building here is done. We have 3 solar panels. We are golden. We are so good on power. Which is really good, because everything else is a little bit... Yikes, that's no good. But yeah, everything's going well. And that's not good. That's very not good. We probably need to mop this up and then put a tile here. Alright, well, we'll let them do that. In fact, make that very important just in case. Just to make sure. Because we don't want to lose any gas. Oh, and I've got an extra rocket here. So what we're going to do is we're going to send 2 rockets over to Flamingo and drop 2 people off. Which sounds pretty cool, hey? Yes, and once we have 2 more duplicants here, that will use up this oxygen, and we'll be able to use all the polluted dirt here. But fortunately, this water's also, if we have a look, it's not too cold, so we can actually use this water, without expecting it to freeze too badly. Goody, someone's here doing this. Good. You can mop all that up too. Whilst you're at it. Duplicants. How much are they getting? 225 watt because it is fairly bright. So wait, is that not bright enough for them to get, like, full power? Huh. Really? You came up here to mop? Well. I do want them to be able to stand up here. And climb stuff up. Climb? Dig stuff up. Wow. Alright. So that's what's going on over here. This is going well. Do I send Harold now, or do I wait for the second one? Let's make sure that the whole thing's good to go. And then we can send them. This is all going well enough. I do need to fill that hole up too, which means we need ladders. Dang it. That'll do. And that all works out. That's good. Good, good, good. Alright, well, we'll let them build a bit more. Oh, good. And there's a bunch of guys on this planet who have no idea what to do. Well, please mop and sweep. Please do mop and sweep everything up. If it's tidy, it all stays, and we can dig that one up. Excellent. And what about the automation? Okay, that's good. Probably want to mop that up, sweep all this. You know the drill. Nope. Dig that up. And I mean, there's a bunch more stuff to mop up here as well. And all this stuff. Do we have the... Oh, it's got to be selected. Okay, who's the person? Ruby. I love the ribbon tape there, and this is such an odd machine, how big it is and everything. Ruby hopefully will come and... Yes. Go, Ruby. There you go. That's the animation, which is pretty neat. There's one in there I can probably wrangle up. Another one. For in here. Actually, let's cancel that for now. Alright, and that'll happen in due time. That's gathering steam. Water. Let's make those both a 9 as well. They're both full. The sooner we can send people off-world, the better for our oxygen. We'll have to... I wonder... maybe I can get another world aside from this one as well. If I get another nicer world, like one of these for example, to set up as like a permanent base later down the line. Anyway, I suppose I'll just let them... Once this is done, I'll let them go off and do some stuff and things. Technically Ruby's there, although the animation, that's interesting, puts over here. Deep into the genetic code of an odd seed. Huh. Yep, that is a printing sound. How are they doing for food over here, by the way? Well enough. I actually think I should be letting a bit more gas in. Oh, we got one. That's enough. Alright. Better. Doesn't drop seeds, but plus 20 decor. Well, I wonder if they come out looking different when they're... who knows. But that's pretty cool. Let's uproot this and put a Weezewort there so we can see if there's any more mutations. Look how much sulfur we have, by the way. Alright, I'll be back once something interesting is happening. Yeah, I did promise that. Well, we've just reached the 365 days, which is pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty much what we're up to. So... Excuse me. Not a lot has happened, like, change-wise. They've been slowly working on this stuff down here. But more importantly, we've been filling this rocket here up with gas. And we're getting there. This has a lot of gas stocked up in it, so it's emptying. So I'm just keeping an eye on this for now, really. And there's a fair bit of oxygen on the ground there too. We'll add one more to the pile and be back at it. Now, as for over here, everything's looking nice. They're slowly tidying up. You know how it is. They're not storing... Now, why did we dig in here? I've forgotten. Perhaps for iron? I can't remember exactly. Ooh, but look, we're all the way down here now. Which is pretty cool. Ooh, there it is. There's the last geyser. That's what we're looking for. Well, if we can do that, then let's head across here. Slowly. And we can just keep going this way, I suppose. Ah, and this is done too, which is nice. I think they can reach both of them now. Yes, they can. We're just filling in this side over here. We can't reach that one. Food for thought. Wow, that's a lot of ice down there. I wonder how much deeper this is. Like this asteroid. Alright, who is that? Oh no. Marie? Yeah, no, that's to be expected. We do need to do something about this. But not quite yet, and I need to replace this one with a steel. How much do I need for that to... Ooh, 400. Well, let's make sure that there's enough room for that. Alright, and I don't have enough steel yet. No, I don't. I really only need 3 more of those. Alright, so yeah, I'll come back once more stuff has happened. So really what I need is enough plastic to make 1 steam turbine, and really I need gold, but I suppose I can just make it out of a steel one, so we need 12 more of these, so that's 15 in total. And that should be enough. Alright. Can I mop that up now? Yes, I can. Very good. Yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit. They're eating barbecue now on this planet. I had to, cull a few of the slicksters. Because they're eating a fair bit of oxygen as well. But we have so many hatches that I've pretty much just gone and culled them all. And hopefully we'll get this done soonish. I'm gonna rework this one entirely. As for in here, we're going well. 130 kilograms there, okay. How much is on the ground? None. That's all of it, okay. Well, in that case, let's get this done. This one right here, so I can clean all this stuff off the ground. Especially that hydrogen. I could also actually come up over here, like so. And I might just do that. Up, up, yeah, that should work. And that's a bit more algae to tide them over for a little while at least. So, what we need to do, Marie and Harold are going to the new place. So let's check. Yep, Marie and... I did say Harold, but they're going in this one first. And we'll send Harold to the asteroid on his own. And then Marie can come back and go in the other rocket immediately afterwards. So let's have a look over here. Is there anything else we need to think about? So, what I'm thinking for this planet is we've got fish. And fish is a pretty good food source. And remember, they're not here forever. There are 3 different types of puffs here. Yeah, once this is set up to run, this will run forever on its own, because we're only getting metals off this planet. The only question is, does this require duplicant operation? I don't know. I really don't know. But we'll find out. Okay. So, we have plenty of oxygen in both rockets now, which is very good news. Let's just switch that one off for now. Well, I think that means that we can send a couple of duplicants off-world as well. And with this planet down to 5, we'll be doing a lot better on our oxygen in general. All we need to do is leave a cook, which is Stinky, our animal expert, which is Camille? No. Nails? Jean. Nails is on the other planet, I think. But aside from that, I think they're good to go. How are they doing for food? Marie is doing good, and Harold? Where's Harold? Harold's doing equally well. So we're going to disable this building just so we don't, you know, send them both. And we're just going to make sure that both of these guys get through. And what I'm going to make them do, actually, is unequip your suits. Very good. Nope. No, Harold. Harold! Alright, hurry up and eat, and then you're off. They better be nice and quick about it. Deliver suit and deliver suit. It is a little bit toasty down here, I will admit that. But this should be enough water to soak that heat up. I'm hoping, at least. I've only got Marie. I've definitely, yeah, got Harold on here. So... is Harold still eating? Harold, what are you doing? There's Harold. You're supposed to be in the rocket. Yes, okay, now he's getting in there. Alright, let's launch Rocket 1. Begin. No need to be nervous. This is fine. 0.4 of a cycle. Yeah, oh, also priorities. Marie is allowed to... rocketry, yes, good. And they should show up above here. So, we're going to dump Harold out here. He's going to immediately deconstruct these two. And get in. In fact, we're going to dig those two up and he's going to go in that way. He can get down there, yes. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. No stress, none at all. Nothing to worry about. Gonna be totally fine. 0.3 cycles. That's Marie, but that's fine. Yeah, I know, Harold. Me too. Marie will be fine because she's going straight back. But as soon as Harold's on this world, that's it. It's go time. No pressure. I'm not worried. Select duplicant Harold. One moment. Get out of there. There we go, that can stay. We'll leave those two to go for now. Once this plugs up again, we'll be in better condition. But let's just have a quick 0.2. Okay. Okay. There's nothing to worry about. 93. Yep. We knew that'd happen. Get Harold mopping. Yes. Okay, we're just about there. We're just about here. Oh? Have we made it? 8765. Alright. Here we are. Deploy Harold. No pressure, you guys. We'll pop him right... well, there's as good a place as any. And we're gonna change this back here. Alright. Here comes Harold. Alright. Harold's here. Alright. That can also be destroyed. And we get a... pneumatic, no, a manual airlock there. Cancel deconstruct, just go and do this please. You've got until you can no longer hold your breath. So please... catch your breath, thank you. Excuse me? You need to do this right now. Righto. Whilst he's doing this, can I just point out, we can go back to priority 9. We've got every type of puffed here. We've got every single type of puffed in here, which is pretty cool. Alright, so, for food, well, for a tiny while we can kill puffed, because there are a bunch elsewhere, I think. There better be. And we're doing okay for oxygen as well. But really what we want to do is get into these fish. And we can dig up swamp chards until we're good as well. This is definitely going, right? Yes. This is just gonna be... well, we'll let her get something to eat first. Oh, and, of course, I've got to keep an eye on Harold. Well, right now he's kinda, you know, getting stuff done. So we need to... refinement. We gotta refine water for this. Then we can just burn off any excess water into... Yeah, that sounds good to me. So we'll just recycle this water, and then anything excess can go into oxygen production. But I think we're gonna be good for oxygen for a while. Just a hunch. Down here, yeah, we can leave... there's mosquitoes everywhere. Dang it. And I have no... Oh, that's... terrible. That's alright. We can dig through here, access that. I kind of would like to consolidate all these fish. So where's the fish pit gonna be? Because we can't use this area. We've got these... Oh, actually, let's find out what these are. We can get down here, right? And we just want to find out what these are. I'm really interested in finding out what these are. Now, do we have any food? We have a little bit of food. That's good. Has Ellie arrived back yet? Not yet. We've still got ages, don't you worry. I'm not worried at all. I don't know what you guys are worried about. And that's also going fine for now. Things are going really well on this planet. We just need to get this bit here done, and of course the power over here. In fact, let's arrange a bunch more metal. What ore do we have the most of? Neither. But we can certainly change that. We can definitely change that. Look how much iron we have. No iron? I'd like you to speak to my cousin. All iron. Alright, and we can see the bottom of the map. It's really cold down here, by the way. Look at this. Negative 115. Like, oh boy. That's, icy cold. Look, it's even this really pale blue. And we've got this here. Alright. I would kind of like to find out what these are. How you doing, bucko? We are going to change consumables for Harold as well. To allow meat and fish he's allowed to eat. That's good. Oh, what made that noise? Oh, he's sleeping. That's fine. We can deconstruct the rover too. We can also deconstruct this. We also need to set up something for power on this planet. And I don't know what we're going to do for that. What's actually on this planet? One moment. 43 seconds. That's pretty good. Space, swamp, marsh, metallic, and magma. Alright. So that sounds like a useful... we can do thermoelectric, I suppose. Camille and Jean cannot reach food, so they cannot. That's really not good, actually. Oh dear. Let's just fight all of those for now. Alright, what have we got here? That's the cobalt volcano. Okay, okay, that's good news. He can't get down here. But he can get back up there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Combat buried objects. Yes, we know about that. I wonder what this one is. Hopefully it is also a volcano. I really hope that's also a volcano. There are actually no better things that it could be. And we are going to put everything edible in there. Just so it's all, there, you know? But please come and do this. Oh, nope, we're dealing with the meat still. That's okay. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, 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 oh. She's back. She's back. That can be deconstructed. That is getting deconstructed, right? Yes. May's catching her breath. Okay, and this is the one we're gonna land on Flamingo. So... oh good, that's deconstructed, so we can plant it there. We're gonna cancel this actually, because I think Rocket's gonna go here. Here. Oh. Oh, oh man. Alright. So let's find out what this is and then I'll be right back. We've also got to make sure that Camille has eaten something. Sorry, Marie. My bad. 2,000 calories. So not quite yet. Flamingo, please. Alright, alright, what volcano is this? I want to know. That one's going. Gold. Okay. Nice. Uh-oh. And I need to put a thing here. We also need to search through more of this place. So what, do I dig all of this out and let all the water sit in here? In the bottom for now? And then I can dig another big pit out under here? But what do we have to print first? And then I'll... more steel! Oh, you shouldn't have. Where should we take it? Here? Yes, I think here is the appropriate place. Alright, I'll be right back once something interesting's happening. So, they're kind of ridiculous when they're asleep. Alright, so, just setting up some basic stuff here, but... one moment, plumbing, I need a bridge. It is time to send... Marie. My bad. It is time to send Marie over to the other planet because she has just eaten. So we're changing to crew. Marie is up. Sorry, Marie. That's May. Yeah, it's a bit toasty down here. But this should help out as well. Just a smidge. Okay, let's just lock May in a bed somewhere. Alright, nice. Alright, and here comes Marie. In. Alright. No stress. Okay, so here's the deal. Flamingo. As soon as she arrives, we gotta deconstruct it and build the rocket pad. It's... oh, that won't be too bad. I was gonna say it's probably a bad idea to... ooh, it's probably a bad idea to have water in there. Let's replace these liquid pipes with, insulated. Like, really insulated. Granite if I can. Something like that. Alright. Are we gonna have 4 duplicants here? I suppose we are. Oh, it's too cold. Yeah. It is a little bit cold, isn't it? I don't know how to warm it up, short of unleashing the volcanoes, but we really don't want to do that, because we don't want to cook everything. That's fine. And the rocket's off? Okay, sorry Marie. I know it's somewhat stressful. Trust me, it's stressful for me too. We'll get it going a little bit quicker. 0.3 of the cycle. That's... oh, Devon. Oh! What have you been up to, buddy? I should do something about this water here too. If I can. I hope I can. This is working out well though. Camille is scolding because these are turned off. Yeah, that's okay for now, actually. This is going well enough. And we can't do any more digging because Harold's gone. I forgot about that. Cleaning. Please clean. Fortunately, we don't need to rely on the water for food. Alright, how's Marie going? 1918? Okay. Slow it down just so I, changing this to Marie. Everyone stay calm. Okay. Deploy to there. Okay, back to... Here she comes. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Why am I so worried? It's gonna be completely fine. I should find something better. I think Joya seeds. Oh no, even those can't handle it. Alright. That can be deconstructed. Priority 9. And then we're gonna go rocket platform as soon as it's undone. And alright. No! Put that there or over here? Here would be probably a better idea. That way it's sort of out of the way. Then they can't reach it quite properly, but we can manage that. We're gonna dig up those and those. Alright, and she can breathe. Nice. And Harold's coming up here to do some digging. So we're going to need a new digger for Pastorano because we have no one here who can dig. That being said, I might, now that we're down to 5 duplicants, wow, that's not very many at all, we can probably send another duplicant back that can dig. Like Abe, I think. Right? Abe's got hypothermia. There's Abe. Sorry, little buddy. Do you want to go to a nice hot planet? And there are 6 people who are idle, so yeah, let's send Abe. It would be good to, you know, actually clean all this up. Let's also put in a liquid pump, a liquid pipe. It's got to come down here, across here, and then we can just drop it there. Okay. Bridge, across, down, liquid, there, and power. We can power this thing directly. Who's trapped? Harold. I really must object. No, that's fine. The rocket in orbit's fine. We need this platform done first. So we can probably speed them up just a tiny bit now. Alright. Getting back inside, catching breath, that's fine. Yeah. And I should probably do some better storage. Oh. Camille and Jean. Yeah. I suppose that would do it. We can disconnect this now as well. Alright, where's the mess? Oh boy. in a bad spot is the answer. And they'll get this done in time, so let's send Abe whilst we're waiting. Because there are not enough. Sorry, we have an extra person here and we can manage it. And I did say power like that. Someone can come pump all this out. This is slowly cooling down as well. This is all going good. Yes, alright. How are we doing over here? This is the important bit. Uh-oh. Now he's got to go catch his breath. The other thing as well, I probably shouldn't have their beds right here. Not when you can hear the radioactivity. Alright. And we've got a bunch of wolframite, which is really, really good. It'll be quite useful, but more importantly, this gold is... oh, it's just beautiful. It's exactly what we need. Aha! So now Harold can... dig those four up, and then we can land... Low clearance, really. That's the top up there, though. We've got plenty of room. Wait, is there actually only 33 tiles? Oh, so there is. Well, there you go. We'll have to be careful landing tall rockets on this planet. Buried... okay, that's the tall CO2 vent. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Nicola. And we can... any second now? I object to that. Excellent. Rocket landed. And we can send it back anytime we want. Because it's, you know, half of the thing. Or we can just fill it up here. Which I might do. Priority 1 on that. Marie, find something better to do. That's not productive. In fact, if you immediately jump back on it... thank you. I was gonna get rid of it. Okay, so we also need to do some exploring whilst we're here. So... I'm gonna send... it's that tile that activates it, so we can just go this way. Yep, that looks good to me. We're just gonna keep going this way, and we're not gonna dig up the... food. We can just dump this water out in here. This is fine. Look. Look. It's not my fault. It totally is my fault. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're all good. We can replace that one as well. That. And good, that has sealed up. Okay. Who made a mess? Marie. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Harold's over here digging for us, which is good. Alright, well, I'm gonna let them do some more stuff, I guess. We'll be back once some more interesting things have happened. But more importantly, I do need some ladders there. Oh, and we can reach more fish. At least I think they can. And more fish in here will be really good too. Buddy, get out of there. Why is that guy not drowning? Okay, I promise I'll be back this time. We need to do something about oxygen on this planet too, I think, maybe? Possibly? Or it might just have to be the... deal with carbon dioxide, which I think we can manage. Alright. Be right back. Alright, so. Everything's going very nicely. Oh, someone's stressed. Yeah, what do you do when you're stressed? Let's just slow him right down. Bio. Can't cook. Oh, a binge eater. Ooh, that's bad. Because we don't have a lot of food. What do we do to unstress him? Why are you stressed exactly? You're just wet. And you need to pee. Well, let's sort out the bathroom issue. Is there dirt on this planet? Ooh, there's mud, but there's no dirt. Wait. 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 There is no dirt. Okay, I know how we can fix that actually. And we're gonna shave a little bit off here. So, we need batteries here. Or at least a battery for now. Let's just put that one there. And then we need the bathroom up and running. Make that a priority one. That plumbing's all in place, which is good. I'm sorry, Harold. I know it all sucks. And Marie's gonna get really stressed too. Yep. Oh. That's okay. Oh. Oh, printables. What have we got? A shine nymph. How nice. I'm not particularly interested in either of those as well. Everything over here is going quite nicely though. That's the good thing. It's cooled down immensely in around here, which is rather remarkable. Like, that's only 60 degrees. We could probably come up in here and clean all this up. We will let people back through here, because these guys kind of have nothing to do either. Okay. Plumbing. We can snip that one, and we can deconstruct all of these, and just get them to mop this up. Now. We just dumped all that water in here. Which also means that we can get rid of these. That'll give them something to do. That's not a lot of water, but because there's not much water, it's actually cooling down quite a bit in here, which is very good too. Okay, back to Flamingo. The less food we've got sitting around, the better. On the floor, I mean. Because... why is that pack refill at 0? So... is someone coming to do this? Not quite. Now... we need a massage table is what we need in here. So that Harold's not so stressed. I'm gonna cancel those, make this across here. Now, because we have no dirt, I can't put an outhouse in, so we just have to get this up and running sooner rather than later. Can we see a bit more over here as well? Luckily... yeah, that was gonna happen. Basically, all we can do right now is just hope that they get things done nice and quickly. Alright, so we've... oh, we still haven't seen all of the map. Alright, well, let's get to here, at the very least. There's some more fish up here, which is useful. He looks so sad when he's swimming. Hang on, swim again. One of you move. They look so old and tired. Alright. Marie's sleeping, that's fine. We really need to send someone else here, I think. I can put the thing, the lid, the mini pod here. That's probably a really good spot for it, actually. Right there. Can we give it a floor as well? Like so. Probably shouldn't be using all the gold for that, but that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. At least there won't be a lot of food for you to waste. Excuse me? I was about to say. Yeah. Just minimize the amount of food there is for him to waste. That's very loud where he's digging. And hopefully he'll get over here nice and quickly. Because I'm otherwise running out of time, and it'd be nice to see what's going on around here a little bit better. We can dig all this out, because we're going to need it cleared out for this anyway. Actually, should probably dig all this out. Still nothing. Okay, how do we get downwards, I wonder? Wire. Oh, I forgot to power that. Alright. Priority of 1 for that, please, Marie. You have more important things to be doing. We have no sand. Ooh. Ooh, don't like that. Is there no sand at all on this planet? Hang on. Filtration. Ooh. That's not good. We're gonna have to make a rock crusher, and that is too tall. We can squeeze it right there. And we'll cancel that. Okay. And yeah, Marie's a bit stressed too. What do you do when you're stressed? Oh, you're a crier. Okay, that's fine. Look at this little fish. Just bloop 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 bloop. Okay, no, stop getting distracted. Okay. Oh, radiation, that's fine. I should probably check back in at the other places, make sure that at the very least we've got food growing is the big worry here. Pickled meal and barbecue. How many hatches do we have in here, by the way? We do have 8, and we've got 8 in there. Only 6, 7 in here, but that's fine. I have knocked a few animals on the head here and there to help keep on top of food, but we're pretty overrun with critters right now. Alright, Tundrazon's going really, really well. We still only have 3 people here, but that is all we need, to be honest. And we haven't quite yet discovered what that is. But I should probably try and make an effort of climbing down here a little bit too. And we have this cool little building, which I'm actually going to... I want to build drywall. We'll tidy it up a little bit. something like that. In fact, I do need to make this symmetrical. So it goes in one there, up to there. No, not those ones. And to there. Yes. There's no wall behind that. Yep. There we go. And then we'll have to put a roof over it and just make it look nice. Give them something to do, pretty much. Now there is probably a bit more we should be doing RE this, but right now I'm more concerned about these guys. Okay. Now Marie's allowed to do that. In fact, we're going to give that an 8. Alright. Pumping water, building up battery power. We better be. Yes. Okay. Marie is de-stressing. Although really it should be probably Harold. Reduce the stress as much as possible. And we should be sending someone else here too. We will get them into these bog buckets as well. In fact, bog buckets might be a really good idea to use for food as well as the packer. They grow the bog jellies, and then bog jellies are used for something, right? Not grub fruit. Ooh, maybe they're not. Huh. Swampy Delights. There you go. I don't know why the duplicants wouldn't like that, but that's on them. Alright. But yeah, I'm getting close to running out of time for this episode. But we've gotten so... Look! We colonized the new planet! And we're actually doing really well. I should start them... Sorry, Harold. In fact, we're going to put that back down to 1 because this needs building. That way we'll have sand, then we're going to have bathrooms, and that'll solve a huge problem. But we've slowed the stress uptake. The stress is going down, right? -10 per cycle. She's got to pee. Can I just put that at 90 for a second? Because we really do need this bathroom. Sorry guys. As soon as you guys have bathrooms up and running, that's it. You guys can just chill out for a while. Oh, they're too wide. Oh, I didn't realize that. And then we're gonna have a rock crusher, and then we can... Once it's done, hurry up. There we go. And oxygen's actually holding really well. Alright, so now we get to go granite. We'll go 10. Just so we've got enough. Oh, she got stuck for a second there. Alright. Alright, this is going quite well. I'm quite pleased. Should probably pump this water out over to this side as well, as an additional bit. If we take it up to there... then we can, yeah, just like that. Okay, we want, oh, they can't reach that, but that's okay. If we don't build that one, then they can. Abe. Okay. You're on thin ice. In fact, I can build all of those now. I'm going to fill this in with tiles. We've got to do something about this, but again I need actually I shouldn't fill that in yet. Although they'll get in from underneath. That's okay. Abe. No, you know what? Abe can do that. And once they've built those things, they can just have at it. I don't know where all this melting from up here, I guess. Okay. And everything here more or less is going really well. We definitely want to mop that up. We want to wrangle... we need an output for these as well. Now, I do wonder why those are disconnected. Because they shouldn't be. And we actually need to put in an outline for these. They can both reach that tile in the center, or they can both reach up higher. That might be a good spot to put them. This is 96 tiles, right? Yes. Just had to make sure. Alright, shipping. If I can actually... keep my brain focused for 20 seconds. Conveyor belt. Right, that can go out and across. To right there. That's good enough for me. It's going to go across there and there. So all we need is a bridge there, there, and then just a drop out chute right there. Because that's really all we need. We just need to take all the eggs out, because otherwise they get upset. Should probably have a critter feeder for these guys too. Possibly. But right now we're okay. Now there's some of those that they can't reach. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can't reach right up the top, so that one's gonna have to be uprooted. Alright, how's Flamingo doing? Right, plumbing. Across, and a vent. We can just kill that Paku, I guess? Oh, no, what we'll do, we'll wait for him to lay an egg and then we'll drop the egg in here. Then we can kill him. That being said, he doesn't need... I should probably dig all this obsidian up too, to be honest. But once the water's out of here, I can dig down this way. Look how much gold is in there. Goodness me. And then we can actually come under here and dig all this up too. Alright. But for today, I have absolutely run out of time. So we're doing really, really well over here. We've got them just about all sorted for the basics. We will have to give them food, of course, later on. For starters, well, how many Paku does it take for, does, you know, like, starvation ranching, these guys go? They don't eat much in seeds, do they? They either eat a lot of algae or very few seeds. I don't know, worth thinking about. We'll definitely break that open so all this drains down here. Yeah, but we're doing really, really well. Got all the basics set up. We can start them for food on bog buckets, at least until we get the Paku all solidified and up and running. Could do plug slugs, but then they eat like the cobalt and like, you know. We've got a bit of it, but not an infinite amount. Oh my goodness, I cannot get over how much metal we're going to get out. Oh, there's dirt. There is dirt on this planet. Oh, so there is. It's all over the place. What am I worried about? That we just don't have any yet. We can also spin the mud for dirt. But we shall not. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time. And right now, May and Stinky. Well. Really? You guys are just hanging? But yeah, I'll catch you all in the next episode, where we're going to continue, you know, looking at Flamingo here. Once we have the telescope up and running, we will be able... Oh, Harold's stressed. Yep. Luckily, we only have 2,000 calories sitting around, so... I wonder, when they're stressed... Oh... So I actually do need to supply him with more food. Ooh boy. Oh, it caps out at 4,000? No. Will he de-stress, or am I gonna have to... No, he's absolutely... I mean, he's still stressed, but because he's run out of food? No. Harold, and this is of high importance now, Marie, I'm sorry. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. This has gone on for way too long. Bye, everyone.